part 1. My favorite Lush and least favorite Lush hair care stuff. I have my computer on my lap, so whatever I don't have here to show you, I can talk about it, let you know, all that stuff. The first thing we're going to cover is bottled shampoos. Now their shampoos run in various sizes. These are not shampoos, but this is the smallest size. It's usually about $9. It's only 3 fluid ounces, not very big. And they have the next biggest size, 8.4 fluid ounces. It depends, usually in the $20 range. They also have some shampoos in containers like this. These are really popular containers with Lush. And by the way, save all your containers because I think it's either every 5 or every 6 you get a free one. Free Lush thing. Free face mask. There you go. So I'm going to kind of talk about it. I'm not going to talk about any of the retro items. Retro items are ones you can only order online because I haven't really tried any. There's a few like body washes that I've tried that I really like, and I'll mention those in another video, but for this video I haven't tried them. So I'm just going to kind of go with a little bit along. Now I don't have it with me, but I did have it and I used it and I loved it. It's called Big Shampoo and it comes in a container just like this. It is about $20 and it smells like a margarita and it smells really good. It's for fine hair. It does help add body, which is why it's called Big. I was not the biggest fan of it, but I did like it. I really like the way it smells. It smells kind of, to me it smells a lot like ocean salt, which I've mentioned in other videos that I love. So then there's also another, the other one that comes in a thing like this is Curly Whirly, and it's for curly hair. I used it once when I had long hair. I cut about 13 inches off my hair this summer, so I used to have really long hair, and I have curly hair. It smells like coconut, which draws me in. I'm a big coconut person. I didn't really like it. It made my hair really, really heavy. But it's supposed to help tame your curls. It's a little bit cheaper than Big. It's a little bit smaller than Big too, but it's in this same kind of container. For the bottled ones, one of their most popular ones is called Sylvia Stout, and it has lemon in it, so it's not really meant for intense color treated hair, and it smells like beer. Like, it really does, very strong, I think. And I used to use it. I'm not a big fan of it, but my sister-in-law loves it. She swears by it. She thinks it's one of the greatest shampoos in the entire world. Some people, I think you either love the smell or you hate the smell. I hated the smell. So, I haven't tried any of the, there's Daddio, which is purple. It's supposed to make blonde, it's supposed to be really good for blonde hair, and gray hair. I think I'll probably try that next. Yeah. Then, my true Lush love are for their solid shampoos. And if you've ever been into a Lush store, you've noticed they're always like in this wooden thing on the shelves, and I just used one and it's kind of dried in the container. Cool. See if I can get this one out instead. They look like little hockey pucks. They look like this. That's my favorite one. I'll review it in a second. They also have ones that are in blocks, kind of like their soaps are. This is another thing. When you're done using it, take it out of the tins because it will dry in the tin. And now I have to carve it out to show you because I want to show you the size comparisons. I love the Blonde, which is a block soap. I'm all out of it, and because I have so many products already, I don't want to buy a new one. But it's for, you know, people with blonde hair, and it's citrusy and it has chamomile in it, and it just smells so good. And I actually really noticed that I didn't have to wash my hair as often, and that huge deal for me because my hair is very oily, I have crazy hair. Sometimes it's oily, sometimes it's dry. I usually have to wash it all the time, but it's great. Ultimate Shine Shampoo bar is great. There's little pieces of glitter particles. I'll show the camera. I doubt you can see them in there. They don't show up in your hair. At least I haven't noticed that they do. This one I've used quite a bit. They last about 100 washes or so. This one is almost new. I've used it about 5 times, so you can kind of tell the comparison. But this is how you use them, and everyone has different ways, but this is the way that I use, and this is the way I tell my friends to use it who've tried it, and they all swear by it. I get it wet. You know, I just kind of lather it in my hands a little bit, so I have a little bit of the lather on my hands. Then you just go 1, 2, 3, and then you just, you know, you lather up in the shower. My arm fat's probably all jiggling. You lather up in the shower. It's just like a shampoo, but it's in a shampoo bar, and you get the little. You can buy the tin, but like I said, make sure, because it'll stick to the thing, and you're trying to like pull it out, and it's not a good time. Another one that I really liked is Squeaky Green shampoo. Oh, and these are about $9 or so, but they really do last a long time. This one is $8, and it has a lot of really funky things in it. Has a lot of like little sticks and craziness in it. It smells like Go Green. If you've smelled their like body spray stuff, it smells just like that. It smells really good, and I was kind of nervous about all this stuff getting in my hair, but for the most part I haven't noticed. I don't know, it's really popular. It smells like peppermint, rosemary. I don't know, I really like the way it smells. Those are my two favorite shampoo bars. Some people call them shampoo pucks. I've tried Trichomania. It's coconut, it's white, it's also in a block, like you cut it. Oh, you can't get samples of the round ones because they come like that. They can't cut them up for you. But like ones like the blonde or Trichomania, or they have another one, Gentle Lentil, but I think that one's retro. I used to really like that one too. They can cut those up and sample them for you, so you can try it out before you buy. And I really, really suggest doing that. If you can get to a Lush store, ask them for samples. Don't go crazy. Don't ask for 20 samples if you're not buying anything. But, you know, ask them for a couple of samples, and you can kind of build up what you want, what you don't want. I tried the blonde in a sample, and I adored it. I loved it. There's also one called Soak and Float, and it smells like fire. It smells like smoke. It smells terrible, but it's really good for dandruff, I've heard. I haven't tried it just because the smell really turns me off, but there's a bunch of one. There's one that smells like cinnamon. There's one that has like seaweed in it. There's some for soft water, some for hard water. If you like the Karma scent, they're like most popular scent. They have soap, they have solid perfume, they have shampoo in it. Godiva is really popular. There's like jasmine in it. I honestly, I tell everyone that I adore these. And like show you, each one of these saves 3 plastic bottles. Honestly, like that's important, the environment and everything, but that's not why I buy it. But I love them. I'm devoted to the shampoo bars. They're good stuff.